and I am here today to talk to you about how to start being Wiccan. I decided to bring you guys outside today because the birds are chirping and it's super sunny and super nice, so I thought this would be nice to bring everybody outside with me in front of my favorite tree. And so we're going to start talking. So I've been getting asked this question a lot on my blog. I've had a lot of anons sending in kind of the question of along the lines of, I've been studying this for a while, I really like it, I think I want to do it, but I don't quite know where to start. And I think a big reason for this is because there is so much information on the internet. Like, there is a ridiculous amount of information on the internet. And so when you go to start researching these things, you know, this one person will say one thing, and then another person will say another thing, and there's spells and sigils and charms and pouches and meditating and just all sorts of just in your face, just there's all sorts of stuff that you can do. And so people say, well, this is all great, but I've never done any of this before, so I don't know if I've never done any of this, can I do this? Is it too much? Am I not going to be able to do it? Am I going to be able to do it? And so I wanted to come here today and kind of tell you some very, very basic things that you can do if you are just starting that will kind of help push you in the right direction, I guess. And the first thing that I want to talk about is meditation. So for a lot of spells, you need to do something where to kind of relax yourself and connect you to that energy body, that kind of divine energy. You need to do something to relax your mind, relax your body, so that you can come into connection with the forces that you're wanting to use to help you in your spell. So the one big thing that a lot of witches do to get themselves connected to this plane of existence is meditation. And there are numerous, countless guided meditations on YouTube that you can follow. Most of them are good. Some of them, I mean, you just kind of have to listen and see. And what I would say is, if you're one of those people who is easily hypnotized, always listen, which I am, but always listen to the meditation without the intention of meditating first. So just like, you know, like walk around and listen to it. Don't actually relax while you're listening to it, but just kind of listen to it all the way through, see what the person says, see if you agree with everything that they say, and then if you know that it's going to work for you, if you know that you agree with everything that this person is saying. Okay, is it not? What are you doing, computer? Are you working or not? Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know why my camera is just acting up today, but I'm still going to record because for some reason I don't know. I'm going to have to try and find another program, but I really want to get this done today. So we were talking about meditation and how there's lots of stuff on YouTube, and that if you're not sure that you know that you agree with what the person's saying, that you should listen to it without the intention of meditating. Okay. And then after you have listened to it all the way through and you have decided that you agree with everything that the person says, that's when you want to actually sit down and actually re-listen to it, but purposefully put yourself in that mindful meditative state to kind of bring you into that new plane of existence. And this is really, really good. This is a major, major foundational tool that you're going to need when you cast spells. Because when we're casting spells, what we're doing is we're manipulating energy and sending it out. And so meditation kind of gets you to that place where you can feel energy better. You can feel where it is and how it's moving. And then helps you to project it beyond yourself. Okay, so the second major tool that I want to talk about is visualization. Visualization. And visualization is when, it's kind of like how, remember when you were a little kid and you could play imaginary and it seemed like it was like totally real? I don't know, I did that as a little kid. And that's basically what you want to do here, is it's being able, you know, some people can do it with their eyes open, most people have to do it with their eyes closed. And what it is you imagine something so strongly that you can see every side of it, you can feel it, you can smell it, you can taste it. That's what visualization is. And this is also very, very important when you are casting spells, because if you want to make sure that your energy is going in the direction that you want it to go, you need to make sure that you can correctly visualize and really see where you are sending it. So if you want to be able to send something in the right direction, you have to be able to show it where to go. And that's where visualization comes in, is really focusing, really seeing what is happening and where it is going. So this is something that is really easy to practice. Sammy, it's okay, baby boy. It's okay, baby boy. Good boy. Okay, sorry. My neighbor came outside, and I do live in the Bible Belt, so I don't really feel comfortable with people in my neighborhood hearing me talk about this stuff, and our backyards are connected by just a chain link fence, so sorry, but I'm back now. And yeah, okay, so visualization is seeing the energy, sending it where you want it to go. So visualization is another very, very important tool. So these are the two main tools that if you have these, if you can do these well, you can cast any spell. That's really, if there were two main tools that you absolutely had to have to cast a spell, that would be it. It would be meditating, and it would be visualization. And once you can do these two things, you can pretty much do anything. So what are some really, really basic spells for people who have never done any before? And the one that I would tell you to do is called casting a circle. And what this does is it creates a protective, safe space for you to do your work in. And when you have this protective, safe space, it makes it a lot easier for you to work. It makes it easier for you to feel confident about your work, and it makes it easier for you to feel safe in what you're doing and to know that nothing bad is going to happen. Hey, Sammy, that's my dog. So basically, the most simple form of this, if you have practiced meditating and you have practiced visualization, then this will be very easy for you. So what you want to do is find a place where you can completely relax and get into your meditative state. And you want to just close your eyes and visualize and imagine around yourself a circle of white light, and that everything within that circle is just pure white light. And you can see it, I like to envision mine coming from my heart chakra and then pushing out into just a giant sphere of white light around me. And what this does is it pushes out all the negative energy and creates just a positive, clean, safe space for you to work. So that is what I would recommend for getting started. Basic things that you need to know before you start moving on to more advanced things. So practice meditating, practice visualization, and then after you have these two things down, practice casting a circle. Casting a circle is also great if you have anxiety or depression issues. I've suffered from them my entire life. And what you can do is, if you are feeling anxious, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling nervous, you just take some time out of your day to sit and cast your circle and just sit in your circle and just absorb all of that positive, happy energy. And when you do that, it just makes all the difference in the world when you give yourself some time to relax and to just sit in your own positive energy. It'll make you feel so much better. So that's it. Those are my 3 tips for today, and I hope you found them helpful. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me as Becoming Wiccan at tumblr.com, or you can go to Rune Tarot on Etsy to check out my Etsy shop, get a tarot reading from me, or look at some of my jewelry. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye!